Hey, what's going on, everybody? Suro here. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all having a really great day. Today, it's time to take a look at some inspiration for this week's Royalty Dream Snap theme. We've done this theme before, so I feel like a lot of people are already going to have a great idea as to what to make. But if you don't yet, let's go take a look at some inspiration. And also, guys, we hit that like button and subscribe. I would appreciate you. Let's get started. Okay, let's take a look. We have a lot of submissions here. This was the theme right here. And as always, this may not be everyone's final submission. And also, the rights to these submissions are the Discord user's name above right here. We got Lily Lou. Let's take a look at their submission here. They are going with a Cinderella-inspired Dream Snap. I feel like Cinderella is going to be very popular. I love their unique take on this though, because look, they actually have alternating, like this item was part of the seasonal bundle with the like vine house, and then they alternated with that with the pumpkins going all the way back. So I really love that. It looks like in the back they also included double lance slash blade statues. We have a bunch of other princesses in the shop. We also got Eric over here. We got Aladdin, the inauguration ribbon leading back. Tons of depth in the shot. This is stunning. And then Simply D Sims said, so happy how this Dream Snap turned out. They have the giant Mickey cloud. I feel like some of my favorite submissions for this theme is when there's like the skyline of the palaces in the back, and then also capturing that giant Mickey cloud. Their character looks good. Fairy Godmother, of course, is going to be a perfect like companion in this shot. Great usage right here. I love the magic that it looks like she's just full of magic over here, of like the effects of the fireworks, the rainbow. She's got her wand out that's glowing. This is cute. And then Kaylin Marissa said spiraling as usual. Oh, I love this. Look at their little path going all the way to the back. We got Beast's castle with the castle walls, but then they have the water over here from the river kit with the swans. Some fireflies here. Their character is dressed up as Belle. We also have Ariel in here. I love this one so much. Sharon MD has a very symmetrical shot. Look at this. So they actually went with the squirrel pose. So they have their character kneel down using the outfit from Star Wars, which I really love. We even have Aurora over here on the left, and using some of the Alice in Wonderland items with the standing pillars. And then the background, this is cute. Yeah, I think the tricky thing about this week is coming up with something like a royalty theme that's going to be on theme, but also stand out and do something differently. So I think they captured that nicely. I also love the inauguration ribbon right here. Great piece this week. All right, let's skip around here a little bit. We got Jessica that said Princess and the Pauper inspired by Annalise and Erica. And they have their character almost like a split shot in this submission over here. And we have the blue and the pink on this side. I love the different angle that you took. Also, you like slightly rotated your camera too. Oh my goodness. Iridescent Pudding always comes up with the best, most grand submissions. And this one is no different. I'm loving their character. I actually love the animation, like the pose that they actually have here. Look at all the icy trees in the background with the castle doubled up with the gazebos on the back. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. Look at all the flower work here. Even the little details down here with the atrium candles, the pumpkins. This is a magical build. I do believe I want to include a clock tower in my submission. It just screams like royalty vibes. And then Fairy Godmother. She just looks like a happy, like a really proud mother. Caroline Rose also has a really grand submission using doubled up on the palaces in the back. And then they have the Corona Castle back here as well. Even the tables are decorated with sweets, cupcakes, got the fall stuff in the back with all the pumpkins, and then a perfect animation pose for the Fairy Godmother too. Love the like ethereal glow that's behind your character. Wow, Nolan has done one submission so far, and that's got to be rank 1. Like, what the heck? The way all the buildings and palaces are lined up in the back. And then I love how you use like the giant seashell item over here, the standing candles, and then the hedges, and then the whole feast. And look at all the characters, how happy they look. I mean, look at every single pose with Anna, Kristoff, Elsa, Beast, Belle, oh no, your character's not over here. These are all princesses. And then Eric. I mean, Eric could be a princess too. I love it. Stunning work. Oh, Funko Lover did a different take. They said Rapunzel, Eugene, and their friends are attending the Lantern event. And I love that this is like the Rapunzel at the end of the first film where her hair is short And then we have all the lanterns. They're overlooking at the water. This like railing piece right here, the stone fence, is so perfect for this week. If you're able to get it, I know it's a really rare item, but it is a great week to use this item. Looks like Wicked Cat actually has theirs like overlooking the palace in the courtyard. So here is their character. I love that they actually already used the new item that's in the premium shop. I'm curious this week if we're going to see more people use this item. I feel like it fits in very nicely, but I don't know how to decorate with it just yet. Let's see, Nikisha here, Royal for a week on my second account. Oh my goodness. This is their second account, the giant standing lion statues. Love that. Your character looks wonderful. Love the lights, even the nature in the backside. And then Lori said, this is the third one I've submitted, and it's also my final one. I decided to go with the one and only Cinderella. I love that you gave her some icy wings on the backside. And then, of course, Fairy Godmother with the carriage. This actually looks really good with the sun items that you got from Joy. And then you even included the memory. Yo, that is so smart. I hope this ranks very high. It is a wonderful submission. Oh, let's go. Leave it up to Nyx to actually do a completely different take on this. I also was thinking about doing a villain inspired theme. They said went with a villain theme for this one. Who says villains can't be royalty? Absolutely. I feel you on that. And I love the lightning that you actually have here. You have it rainy. Even the edges, you made it nice and dark. You know, you coned to like the whole our eye view right here onto your character. Love the eyes, the makeup, the background. Oh, you even used the new sand pieces. The Skull Rock landscape item over here. Now that is different. Love the meteorite rocks that you have down here. The little Hercules, a Well of Souls thing at the Nightmare Castle. 10 out of 10. And then we have Ivan, who's actually doing an up close submission. Their character with the new dress, the black choker, the hat. And then we have all the color going on back here. So their character definitely stands out. Oh my gosh. These just keep getting better and better. Look at Cherry Drops. These pillars here, I don't think I have these, but these look so good. So they definitely look like they're Unwritten Realm. Look how they decorated the banquet table over here. How symmetrical their shot is. And then over here we have Tammy that actually did a submission. Look at their character wearing like this Aladdin inspired dress. We got Jasmine, Aladdin. These are the stairs going up to the plaza, but look how they fully transformed their valley for this submission. I mean, it is beautiful. And then even Lily Tazi here moved the carriage, so this is their submission. I'm loving the water on the sides leading all the way up to the castle. You got all the fireworks, and then the castle walls actually on the side like this, where it looks like this whole area is like completely within the walls. And of course, Cinderella here, and they have a motif, like the sticker motif. It looks like their character is actually holding the glass slipper. That is genius. A couple indoor submissions here. We got one Mad Kitty actually used the new dress as well. And they have a couple different like mannequins here with the banquet tables. I also love the shields and the sword on the wall. And then Stitch also ended up doing an indoor submission. They're going with like a prince holding the glass slipper motif, giving it to Belle. So this is like a Prince Adam. And then they also on the back wall have that glass window pane on the back side. All right, let's keep skipping around here. We got Sophie 22. Location is in Storybook Vale. They have their character overlooking this giant courtyard as well. I love the middle part here with all the swans. You even have the little lily pads in here, the palace. And then Keeloth actually has Rapunzel and Belle here with their character, like cosplaying as Prince Adam. And then we have Tiana in the back and Elsa over here. That's cute. Lumiere and Cogsworth here on the table. Isn't it crazy we're about to get them in the valley? Like they're gonna be some interesting characters. Yo, no way. Bluey the Fallen is also going with a like nightmare inspired submission over here. They have another villain type of submission. They said, come hither to thy fortress should you wish to learn what secrets lie in the gnarled gardens. This might technically be a huge risk, but I'm tired of the royal challenges already, so this is my way of rebelling. Huge shout out to Princess of Madness for helping with the finishing touches. Princess of Madness is one of our wonderful Snap mentors over here. They help community members. And oh, this is great. What a wonderful, wonderful submission. I love the faint light you have in the background with the castle doorways and then the purple over on the side. Your character looks great. Look at the makeup work and your eyes matching like the green traces throughout your outfit. This is awesome. They also included and somehow worked this into a build that makes sense. The memory rug with the little like star icons here. I forgot what these things were called. They're from Storybook Vale. You can actually mine them. The little sapphire stars and line those up on the path as well. See, something magical art said, sorry, this is just a screenshot. Oh, no, no worries. It looks great too. I'm loving the colors. You have a very bright submission here. And you also included a couple of the other princesses as well. And then we got Jenny, another one of our Snap mentors. Not sure if I totally love mine this week, but this is my submission for now. I actually love how up close it is. All the focus is on your character and Eric. I love the different items that you chose. Also the yellow trees with this house. This is like my favorite house in the game. I've used it for so many dream snaps now. It always does well. And I know this one will too. Let's see. Library Lady ended up using those suns from Joy's Quest as well. I love their character. Got Moana in here. Mulan, Ariel, tons of princesses. Oh no, this is genius. Look at Ruben. So they ended up using like the banner, which kind of framed it up outside. You know how like when we would see inside submissions and some people would use the curtain to kind of frame it like this. They did that, but with the banners to capture this. That is seriously so smart. I've never seen anyone do that. I love it. Oh, wow. I'm actually really blown away by Ken K over here. Look at how beautiful their character is. I love the smile, the expression on your character. Like she knows she's that girl, right? And then the swans in the background, all the flowers going on in the back. Got the Mickey cloud in there as well. By the way, did you guys know this castle, the regular palace, can actually display fireworks now? You can actually hit the activate button and it'll shoot fireworks too. And you can also go on the back side. They just like recently added that. It was always there for like the winter fortress, but now it's here for the regular palace. And then for the last little bit, let's just take a look at these. We have Sally that actually has Eric bowing to their character. Figure skater that has all kinds of nature built in with this palace and also the castle walls. I'm loving the color tones here. Marco Prime and Sapphire over here have some great submissions. This is a grand submission. I mean, look at all the palaces they have. They actually did this over in Mythopia. And then we got Ryan Stamp Pritchard, and it looks like Blazing 7 actually ended up doing like a kind of like a Mulan submission in a way with how the foreground is actually set up. And Ryan did like a it's kind of giving the end of Beauty and the Beast to me a little bit, like if they were to have a banquet and a party. So I'm loving this one a lot. Misty Lee and Laura over here both ended up using black dresses. This one is from the new premium shop. And then this one was one of the black like ball gowns that we've had for a while. Really loving those. I don't know. I'm just a huge fan of black dresses. I think they look gorgeous. And then the last two we're going to take a look at is Crazy Gamer Girl. Look at their submission with two other princesses plus their character, the blue and gold flowers in the foreground, and then a split shot over here by Sarah, and they have Ariel as the focus of their submission. And then it has her like before life on this side, and then after almost like her royalty life over here, and she's right in the middle. I am in love. That's got to be top 50 as well. Alrighty, guys, that was incredible. Make sure you guys join our Discord if you haven't already. Go over there, drop some hearts, drop some love, and thank you to everybody that uploaded your submission. Beautiful work this week. It's going to be a very competitive week, but I think it's going to be a very fun week as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you in the next one.